Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Previously, we were still going through second day of this semester. We've only gotten from, I think, outside to the classroom, if I remember. And we just started talking back into the classroom after we just went on a hallucination trip with a glimmering pepper. Let's see what happens today. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. We committed pepper genocide. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand they stop with. Okay, no, I want to face them because this is gonna put them back in their place. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. Ooh. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool. Good one, Von Von. I like your gumption, Evan. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Sportsing court? I've never heard that word. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, huge red lights blast in your face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aru. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidity. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. The hard way builds solidity, a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. I am sorry, guys, that was terrible. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope it's a oh my god, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. Yo, low key though, it's a nice charm for a butcher knife. I will defeat you myself. Oh snap! You had a chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? It always boils 100 seconds after 100 degrees Celsius. I already know that. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that inciting offer motivate you. Cool dog. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say? 7. That's oof. Oh my god, that was terrible. Oh, I thought it was 7. Or was it 11? It was an Evan somewhere. Haha, my name. I've seen schnauzers with better sense than that, and the miniature kind, no less. Now that you've gotten some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. I think she's about to chop this boy's head off. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? A small town with big dreams. Oh my gosh. It was so fast I couldn't pick an answer. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. I guess next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silent, sizzling, or bubbling? What was it? Oh my gosh. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Oh. Was this mentioned in the game before? It was probably something Colonel Sanders says. Alright, now we're going back in, boys. Definitely going back in. Alright guys, we're back. Here we go. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, the timer runs down. You'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 C. Gotcha. That's right. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that inciting offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. It's 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind? Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Okay, small town, the shoulders of Orion, deep beneath the surface. Small town. That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aru! You try to shut out the noise of the arena. Focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? It's not silence. It's not sizzling. It's not bubbling. Sizzling. That's wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. You notice Colonel Sanders at the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Evan. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonsful of gravy would it take to fill... No! Oh! What's going on? You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Voting palace. Wait, what was the answer? What does it have to do with crafting spaghetti? Honestly, the timer was running and I was like, which one? And they were all about Colonel Sanders. What does that have to be with what does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baking biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. I know, I am. It's like school all over again. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun putting elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ugh, yikes! Zip zip. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fet little appliance you utilize in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Evan does, and a good chef needs to be able to touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. That's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer to rescue your dough before it No! Evan, no! But you're not fast. Ooh, and your hand gets stuck. Oh, I heard that. That sounded painful. It's immediately crushed by the quick spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easiest way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am. Oh my gosh. And here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Evan's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. Oh my god, he would have so won her, past her. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. That's like rice. Under this white chocolate dome, oh, it's white chocolate, you'll find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I keep going back into this country accent, lol. I was going to ask Evan to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese, croquettes atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. What is all of this stuff? I'm gonna look that up right after this. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ears. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. I feel like my character is like kind of low-key like into this guy, so you reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Do you really want to be with the guy who saves flavors in his facial hair? Think about it. We'll try that again. Alright guys, we're back. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of your semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrows, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. My god. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer in that small fire. You should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Don't you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Dang. Prideful much? Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see me, my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard, and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yeah! Pop, what are you doing? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scars from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Is it the spork monster? Gork, the spork monster is here to fight a hero. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well. Next time we'll be seeing some action fighting this spork monster, hopefully. I hope you guys had a good day, or have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.